I drinks. Except I wear my pants on the outside, I'm no different from Jenny you laid with last night.
Guess I know what you're talking about. I worked a job myself before I went off prospecting this last time.
Doing what?
Trick shooting, the medicine show. Besides me, they had a midget and a tattooed fella.
That says it better. Say, Abe, where you going from here?
Going nowhere till I buy myself another horse.
Is that all you want?
I ain't short on wants, Tenere. But I don't see where it's any of your business.
Yeah, it could be.
What way?
The way you said last night? Us selling tickets.
Tickets? You mean tickets for folks to watch us kill each other?
That's what I mean.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta know I said that just show you what a fool thing it was.
Let's think about it a second. Both of us come right out and say we're gonna face off.
Now, what in the hell are you talking about?
Let me finish. We say we're gonna do it. All those men betting on us women, too, can't keep them looking at us, afraid they're gonna miss something. You think they wouldn't pay? Pay a lot to see us shoot it out?
No, they wouldn't. Not as long as they knew it was some kind of show. But you're not talking about some kind of show, are you?
No, I'm not.
Then what you're saying is that one of us ought to really kill the other. Is that what you're saying?
Winner take all. Loser won't need any.
You know, Tenere, little as I know you, I had you figured a lot more sensible than you are.
Damn. All right. Smart fella. Buy a cheap horse and suck up to some friend of yours for a job.
Damn if you don't mean it.
Where are you going that's better than where you've been?
Just don't worry for me, huh?
I don't. I worry for me. I got a horse, mister. But I ain't going nowhere neither. Do more prospecting, but next time you dig a hole, crawl in and stay there because you're so goddamn stupid. Yeah. Ain't this familiar? What do we do now? Draw?
I don't want to kill you, Tenere.
I don't want to kill you either. What's that got to do with it? God damn you. Now, listen to me. This could be the last chance. I'm talking about money. Big money.
Get out of my way, you son of a bitch.
I'll lay $20 even. Cross never gets a shot off against Henry.
My money's on Cross. He's a natural killer.
Tenery's been living soft here in town. He knows better than to chance his luck against Cross.
Now he's cleaned up. He don't seem much different than anybody else. Nice looking almost.
Tenery's been a hired gun. Gunfighting's his business.
Cross is scared. Look at him.
Cross and Tanner, they gotta fight. Sooner or later, they gotta.
Tenery wants to kill somebody. Ought to be his wife and that Alvarez, the trash they are.
Abe Cross and Will Tenery. What do you know?
Bet it's the first time in a long while since either of them met up with somebody's own size.
You know where I can get a horse for about $100?
Don't know no $100 horse. Base point you can ride from this town to the next.
Alvarez,
Yes?
I'm looking for a job.
What kind of job?
I don't care. Anything will give me the price of a decent horse.
Nothing in town this time of year. Maybe one of the ranches.
I don't know nothing about herding beef.
What do you know?
Henry! How you figure on doing it?
How many seats in that bull ring? You figure a full house.
Does your wife know about this?
You just take your 10% for selling tickets and advertising. You don't own that bullfight place. We could go across the border and make our own deal.
Something bothering you, Alvarez?
What you plan exactly? Don't you think it is ugly?
What's so pretty about a bullfighter and his friends chopping up some poor bull for money?
That is not the same. You do not fight in anger or defense. How can the winner live?
A lot better than he's living right now.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Don't matter where I am during the day. I don't go to work till 7.
Well, you can't stay here. I got things to do.
Well, I thought being strange in town and not knowing anybody, you might want to talk.
About what?
Oh, I don't know about what. Anything you like. What's the difference? That your breakfast? Milk?
I ain't hungry. Hey, you know Tenere's wife?
Mrs. Tenery? Why, sure, not to me, but I know who she is, yeah.
Know anything about her and this fella, Alvarez?
Oh. She was working for Alvarez in his store before she and Will got back together.
Just working?
She and the boy had their own rooms, if that's what you mean. But Alvarez was over there most every night. For dinner, you know.
How long?
How long what? Was he over there?
No, I mean, how long she worked for him that way?
More than 3 years. She and Will were separate about 8, I think. Makes no difference what they did or didn't. You know, town talk.
Imagine Will heard some of that town talk, didn't he?
Not to his face, but... Why'd he say something to you about it?
No. Okay, you can go now.
What are you so mad at?
Who says I'm mad?
Well, look at yourself. The way you're grumping and pushing. Last night you were so easy and all. Now you'd as soon shove me out the window as the door.
Bet that's never happened to you, huh?
What's happened to me ain't no excuse for the way you are.
Hey, almost forgot.
Marv said I shouldn't.
I don't care what Marv said, and neither do you. I'd like you to take it, Jenny. I'm asking you.
Am I gonna see you later?
Yeah, I'll be in there.
I don't mean in there. I mean afterward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last night you come home and you tell me what a fine fella this Cross is. Well, we ought to have him by for dinner, you said.
That's still so.
Oh, yes, you're fine friends now. Just because you sat down easy as you please and decided to kill one another, that don't mean that you're not...
Nora, now don't put an edge to what you don't know. He's got needs, same as me, and what we agreed to fits us both.
Well, it don't fit me, Will. And it won't fit your son growing up without you.
Already got me whipped? Well, that never happened before, else I wouldn't be here.
Abe Cross is here, too.
I know that. But I also know that Alvarez says there could be $5,000, $6,000 waiting for us when this is done.
Franco?
What are you surprised at? Oh, you thought he was some kind of cucaracha saint, huh?
He's helping you in this?
He's hoping to help himself. And to more than 10% of the money if it turns out the way he'd like.
Oh, Will, please.
Please what? Franco. Wasn't he hoping to hear me dead all the years you were working for him? Well, wasn't he? For Christ's sakes, do I need to sign and tell me what everybody in this town knows? He didn't want me back. He didn't want you to take me back. And he's been waiting this year, quiet and gentle, for us to bust up.
Well, I can't help what anybody else feels, Franco or anybody else. But it don't change what I feel. You and Bud, there ain't anything for me worth risking either of you.
Nora, I don't do this. We're risking more.
That's not true. That's saying we got nothing to lose. You can't say that, Will.
You can't lose a man if you ain't got one. I ain't been much of that since I came back.
That's not true.
Look, darling, we ain't two kids going into bed for the first time. Christ, a man's got a family, a wife, a son. He's got to do for that family, else he's just a joke.
You're a liar. You're a goddamn liar. You don't give a damn about the money or the land or anything else. You want to be Will Tenery again. Will Tenery with a gun in his hand.
Mr. Cross? Mr. Cross, I was just over doing some business with Alvarez, and he said that you fellas were going to continue.
Already made you bet on Tenere, is that it?
Yes, but only because you said you were.
Yeah, you might make yourself some money.
No, sir. I'd never bet Tenere against you in a real fight.
No, how come?
Because I saw you that one time up in
You ever see Tenere?
No, sir, I didn't.
Excuse me.
But, Mr. Cross, you promised.